Hi, I'm Oliver, age 24.
And I'm Enrico Fears, and this is Worlds Adrift. So this is the shipyard. I will need metal on it, right? It's made mostly of metal.
Does it matter which metal you use for this?
For the shipyard, no.
Okay.
We have many different metals and they give many different characteristics to what you build. So you don't want to build a ship out of lead.
No,
because it will be a very heavy ship, and that will make the ship slower to turn, slower to rise, and so on.
Oh, because everything affects the physics.
Exactly. But you might want to make bullets out of lead, right? So I will craft this shipyard here. And instead of using that gentleman's shipyard there, which I could have done, and will spare me the need to build my own, I will build this one here. So I will put them into the short key, and I will place them somewhere where I can take off with my ship. Around here sounds good.
Yeah, you've got to make sure there's enough space for your ship on top.
So we'll build it here and quickly walk away so it doesn't hit me in the process of being deployed. There you go. So now I can go to the shipyard and build my own ship. I can start with a small one, a dinghy, which ships can be in any shape, size or form. The larger they are, the more resources they will take to be built, the heavier they will be, so everything will be more complicated.
So usually you'll start with a small ship and you sort of get bigger ships as you play the game.
Exactly, that's the ideal. But you can see I can start making the ship very large. I can make them very wide as well. There you go. This shipyard can only build what we call small frames, but even the small frames can be very big. And I can give them different shapes as well. I can make them look more narrow. Some people are much better than I am at making these ships. I can see, I have seen ships that look beautiful, not like mine, like that, so on. So I like this shape of the ship. I will create this one. So I'll click on done here, and we'll save it. So here you go. You want 320 metal, 240 wood or metal. So I'll have to gather a lot of stuff around to be able to make this ship.
And that's based on the shape that you made to get those numbers. Yes,
exactly. There you go. That's the shape I made. Right, let's get this ship built, shall we? So I will put the resources here. Something you want to know is that different resources have different qualities. So this birch log has a quality of 3. This one has a quality of 1. The higher the quality, the more resistant what you're building is.
So more health it has.
Exactly, right? So I will make the decks out of wood. And because I'm putting 2 different types of it, of birch, right? They will default to the lowest quality, you see?
Okay.
When I mix qualities, they get to the lower quality. Here it also shows the weight of the ship. So depending on which metal I put in here, the ship will have a different weight. This is not a bad weight for a frame, 200 kilos. So let's craft it like that.
I guess the more you make, the more you'll get a feel for how different
weights respond, yeah. And you will see now the frame of the ship being built by the nano machines. And you have seen that we are now inside this sphere, which is the area of influence of this shipyard. And I will explain how that works. It means that anything that is within this dome, I can use the tool number 3, which is the ship builder, to pick up and move like that, right? So I can put that object there.
So because you've done it near where there's some parts already, you can use those parts.
Exactly. Or I could drag those parts with me, right? I could, if I had a friend, especially, this part is very heavy.
Yeah.
But I could drag it with me. It's hidden. Oh, it's already sinking on the floor. This is why I have to be careful. But I could put that part over there. Look at that. See? Gone. So.
And you can't use this tool outside of the dome?
No, I can't. But you see, I can relocate anything that is inside of the dome. All these parts here I can put there on the ship. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Right, so this is the... I can also grapple hook to the dome. Look at that.
Oh, so that makes it easier to build your ship.
Yeah, so I can grapple hook over it and hey, it's my ship. Hey, it's my ship. So, now we will need a second bit of hardware, which is the crafting station, the assembly station, right? This is where I craft all those panels that I've been picking up, that stuff that I was salvaging there. So I will use iron because it doesn't matter what I made it for, because I'm not going to fly this thing anywhere. This is a good use for lead as well, right? These things, they
Just to
stay
get rid
in
of
the
your
iron.
heavy metals.
Yeah. I'll put it here, and I will place it down.
And can other people use your crafting station?
They can. You can help. You can have it with your friends, or anyone who comes to a crafting station afterwards can have it. So, what does the ship needs? First, we need the sky core. This is what makes the ship float in the sky, right? So I will put some metal here, and some metal here, and a shard of atlas here, and I will craft it. There you go.
You only need one of these per ship.
Yes, and you keep on upgrading them over time to be able to lift heavier loads, bigger ships and so on. The starting core like that, it holds up to a ton, so 1,000 kilos.
Oh, so that's another reason why you should start with a smaller ship, and you'll be able to get...
Exactly, because if you get to a very big ship, that won't be able to lift it.
Yeah.
So I'll pick it up, and I will place it here. And I can rotate it around. I should have made this base of the ship slightly larger, shouldn't I?
I might put it on the top.
It's ugly. But okay, it's there. Or you know what?
Put it on the ceiling.
Yeah, there you go. Right?
Yep.
So there you go, the core is there. Now the second thing I will need is a helm. Because without the helm I cannot control the ship. So I'll put some metal here again, some wood in there, and I'll craft my helm. Dun, dun, dun.
So every ship needs a helm.
Every ship needs a helm,
And
otherwise you will have no control over it. Now the helm position is very important. If I put it down here, I could then start plating these sides of the ship, which means that if someday I get attacked, I will be better protected. But I will have less visibility because I will be encased. If I put it here, when I'm flying, I see everything, but I'm very exposed.
Yeah.
So you have to take in consideration these things when you're building your ship.
And that's one of the advantages of being in a crew. You can have people looking out and sort of having more visibility and feedback to you.
Yeah, and operating cannons and repairing the ship and other things, right? Right, some other thing we have to do is the sail, because the ship cannot fly without sail, but we will need more wood for that. So let's chop down more trees. Right, so let's carry on. I was in the process of collecting wood to build a sail. And you know what? I am a founder, so I will get a nice sail. And I will use these palm logs here.
Can you combine different types of wood?
No, only different qualities of wood, and it will take the lowest quality one if you combine them. So I put this sail right here on the front. I could have put it on the back, but why not? Right, I'm almost ready. There's one more important bit of information, of item I need, is a respawner, a reviver.
That's true.
So if I die here right now, I will be back in that respawner over there. Right? Hey, goodbye folks. Good journeys, Godspeed. Anyway, but now that I have a ship, I want it to be so that if I die, I go back to my ship. So I have to build a personal reviver, right? So I will need some more metal for that. So let's grab some more metal. I will build it not out of lead. 19 kilos.
Also, the actual weight of the personal reviver is affected by the metals as well.
Yeah, by the type of metal. Every type of metal has a different weight. There we go, my reviver is there. I can go over here, pick it up. I will place it here, so let's put it here.
And this is sort of like the minimum things that you need to be able to fly a ship.
Yeah, and then I will mark myself to it. You see Mr. Tutorial there. So every time I die, I will come back in here. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.